Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much for being so lovely and just, going with the flow, just like I've been going with the flow. This is your June reading, 1st of June till the 15th, even though they're a little bit late. I did explain that in my previous videos. There's a reason behind everything that happens, so I believe that we need to go with the flow, and that's what I'm doing. Now, I've got something to announce today, that I'm starting my Vimeo videos. So I'm going to be doing very quick readings for YouTube. A lot of people do like the quick readings. They don't want to be on, each video for half an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a brief overview of what your reading is about. For those of you that are interested in seeing the rest of the video, where I pull more cards, I'll be using the Sibilas as well, right? In the Vimeo readings, they will not be expensive, the videos. They will be quite cheap in comparison to other people and what they charge. I will have a different price for each video on its own, and a price for all the 12 zodiac signs, because many of you may want to watch your sun, moon, and rising, and you want to see the outcome of the reading. I also will be pulling a romance angel, okay, for love, and I will be also taking 3 Lenormand cards, right? So I am using the Rider-Waite, the the Albano-Waite, sorry. The Albano-Waite Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. It's so easy to use. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm also using the Lavera Sibila, which I usually use, right? Let's see, where's that packet? There it is. Okay, the Lavera Sibilas that I use every single month. And also, I will be using, as I said, Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels, right? Here it is. Romance Angels, there we are. And also the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, the expanded edition, which I absolutely adore. So they're going to be up on Vimeo. As I said, the rest of the reading is going to be up on Vimeo for those of you that want extended readings. So I'm looking forward to working with you, and, this is really helping me because I'm getting the readings up sooner, and I'm actually thinking of starting to do weeklies. So let's see how we go. I think that's all. I'd like to go into the astrology side now. So for those of you that want only tarot, I will put the link in the description box below where the tarot starts, okay? Just quickly in the astrology, right? For the month of June, we've got a new moon in the sign of Gemini on the 13th of the month. So this brings a fresh start in our lives. Chatterboxy Geminis, all about information. They're ruled by Mercury. So it's very positive energy, and through curiosity, we learn through others, right? By asking questions. So we're going to improve our social and communication sectors in anything to do with, what's Gemini? It's the 3rd house, siblings, neighbors, and it's all about communication. It's all about, of course, Gemini is also about learning, anything to do with study. Okay, so we're going to be opening up our minds for more information. Now, we've also got Neptune beginning its retrograde on the 18th. Oh my God, so there's like a veil, rose-colored glasses being put on us, okay, and anything to do with our practical affairs. There's a sort of, we're trying to realign with anything to do with our wishes, okay, and what's inside of us. Any planet that goes retrograde, we're supposed to turn inwards. Okay, and it's going to last until the 24th of November. So it's a period of, being turning inwards, being receptive. That's what happens when the planets are retrograde. So receptiveness, and again, as I said, wearing rose-colored glasses. So murky energy. So we might feel like we're stagnant. That's what happens with retrograde planets. We're going to have to be patient. But it's got a lot to do with discovering what's on the inside of us, right? Now, Mars turns retrograde on the 26th, and it's going to be retro until August 27. Okay, now again, another retrograde planet. So reassessing, redoing projects, trying to do anything that we can so we can get what we want. What is Mars? It's our passion. It's our drive forward, right? So there's strong energy with Mars, but do know that with the retrograde motion, we can get a bit passive aggressive, right? And we could also be beginning problems instead of looking at the problems at hand. Okay, so it's a good time to learn. Retrogrades are always time of taking time out and looking within ourselves with anything to do with what the planet is about. Okay, and it's also, the good thing about it is that we can go over things and redo things that need fixing. Anything that needs fixing, anything that is old, we can look at it again. Okay, now the full moon is going to be in the sign of Capricorn on the 28th. Okay, so what is Capricorn? Capricorn is our 10th house. It's all about career. It's all about work. It's all about putting in the hard work. Saturn is there, right? Don't forget that. Saturn says that you've got to stand in your integrity, put in the hard yakka, and then you can reap the rewards. So now Capricorn is also deals with lots of commitments, what we're committed to doing, right? We've got Capricorn on one side of the horoscope, and then Cancer's on the opposite sign. Cancer is the house of home, family. Okay, so we're trying to find a balance, but with full moons we know that there's a culmination. So what is telling us that we can't ignore what commitments we have to home and just concentrate on work, right? So we have to find the fine balance of that, those two houses, let's say, the 10th house and the 4th house of home and family. Okay, so we're going to have to be mature. We're going to have to act like Saturn, like be the authority figure, and things will come to light. Okay, that's what happens with full moons. Whatever we started 6 months ago is going to be culminating on the 28th of the month. Okay, so that would have been, exactly 6 months ago when the new moon would have taken place in Capricorn, right? Okay, so we always know, just for those of you that are more into astrology, that when there is a new moon in a certain sign, 6 months later, we're going to have the full moon of what began in that new moon in the same sign. I hope you get what I mean. Okay. All right, people. I'm going to start with your readings now. As I said, thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to this introduction, and I will be giving more than less in the future. So thank you so much, and I will be back mid-month for the rest of your reading for June, right? For the second part of June, 15th till the 30th of June. Okay. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here. This is your reading for the beginning till mid-June 2018. And I am doing Vimeo readings now. So the second part of the reading, for those of you that are interested, will be in the Vimeo section. I will be posting the links in the description box below. I'm just having a bit of trouble uploading them. I think Mercury being in the dark, not being visible in the sky, I think that's got a lot to do with it. Okay, dear Cancer, you've got Venus in your sign. Wow. It's supposed to be a lovey-dovey, beautiful time for you. Anything to do with a home, money, renovations. Beautiful, very auspicious time for you. Let's see what's happening in love and in general for this time of the year. I'm not doing reversals. Cancer. Okay, in the now position, we've got the Three of Cups. The challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. Too much work and not enough play. At the bottom of the reading is the Six of Cups. That is the root issue. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Wands. Crowning your reading is the Page of Pentacles. In the near future, we've got the Two of Cups. Love is coming in. In the position of you, and the advice is the Six of Pentacles. In the external to you is the Wheel of Fortune. In your hopes and fears is the Devil. That is obviously a fear. And there is something devilish in your life, isn't there? For sure. And the outcome card is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you're thinking, now what? Now what? And at the bottom is the Moon. This is for me, this is the card of Cancer or Pisces, yeah? Now, we've got eclipses. We've got a full moon lunar eclipse in July. Oh, goodness, let me have a look because I can't remember them off by heart. In July, which is roughly your birthday, right? Yes, it is. I have a dad who is a Cancer. And he's on the 1st of July. Okay, so on the 28th of July, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius, right? And the new moon eclipse on the 12th of July or 13th, depending on where you are, is a new moon solar eclipse in Cancer. Dear Cancer, it's a new moon. So for me, it's going to be logically, overall, it's going to be very good energy for you being a Cancerian. Do know that you're going through major shifts though. I mean, the nodes are moving into Cancer and Capricorn. So it's going to be affecting your home life and your family, your home and family life, as well as your career, which is the house of Capricorn, opposite to yours. Okay, so this is the universe shifting and putting things right. Let's see what's beneath the moon. We've got the Three of Wands. Love this energy. Growth, prosperity. What you have already given, the universe is giving back to you. It's a matter of time. It could be in 3 months. Could be in 3 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Now, dear Cancer, you've got the Wheel of Fortune in the external to you. This is a 10. It's a completion card. It's also a card of Jupiter. Jupiter is in Scorpio, bringing in transformation, period. That's it. Transformation in what? In sexual matters, in shared resources, other people's money, wills, deeds, loans, and just generally, Scorpio is very mystical, very hidden, very deep, yeah? So Jupiter is bringing things up to light. Now, Jupiter is still retrograde until the 10th of July, but it will be going direct, so it will be bringing the presents, right? Just like Santa brings presents at Christmas. So I'm just waiting, and everyone's waiting for Jupiter to go direct. So Wheel of Fortune, being the Jupiter card, also is Sagittarian energy because Sag is ruled by Jupiter. So this could mean international matters. There is some sort of a completion. The wheel is turning. I love this energy. Love the wheel, even in the reverse. For me, the wheel in the reverse, and I'm not reading reversals, is usually has got time issues like Chronos. Yeah, Saturn, time, the Lord of time, Chronos in Greek. Okay, so it's all a matter of time. Yeah. Even in the reverse, I still believe it brings beautiful things. It can expand on your waistline, but hopefully it will expand mostly on all the good things in your life. And it does deal with legal issues, just so you know. All right, so in the now position, we've got the Three of Cups. These could be three sisters celebrating, family, get-togethers, parties, family coming together. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the challenge is the work card. Challenge is to not work so hard, right? Challenge is to have more fun than to work, I would say. So your opposite sign is Capricorn, and I do believe that Cancerians are very hard workers as well. I mean, my dad was, he's retired now, but yeah. So very hardworking, very family orientated, very good with the family, very providing. Yes, beautiful. Personally, I love Cancerian people. They can have a streak of the devil energy. And what is the devil in your hopes and fears? The devil is restrictive energy. It is feeling as though you're drawn in by substances, like you're magnetized. You need to have a cigarette. You need to have some alcohol. You need to have a scotch. You need to have sex. All these things are under this energy. And the devil card does stand for Capricorn, which is the opposite sign to you, dear Cancer. And that's probably why you do have a streak of devil energy within you. Okay, but some of you may be fearing something that is above you, something that is stronger than you. So what is the devil in your life? You have to ask yourself. It's also a feeling of being bound and not being able to move freely. So there are obviously certain circumstances in your life that are keeping you bound. This is what you're fearing. And there is a sense of being bound and not being able to move. And this could even be doing too much work, working too hard, because your challenge is here, right? The Eight of Pentacles. So the advice here from the cards is saying, have fun, go out, take up the energy of Leo. Look at Leo, they have fun, they go out, they're very social. The North Node is in Leo, that's what we're supposed to be doing now. Not looking at just home and family and work, right? Okay. Now, in the root of the issue is the Six of Cups, and that is a balancing out. This is in regards to family, children, a sense of innocence in an emotional bond. This is an emotional bond. Now, this could be with your children. This could be with someone from your past, someone that you knew, that you've known for years, someone that you went to school with, someone that you shared the same emotions with, right? Someone you used to play with, and whatever play means for you. So in the distant past, we've got the Sagittarius card, the Knight of Wands. Now this can be a player, and Cancerians can be players sometimes. I will say that. They're very, even though they're a water sign, they're right next to Leo. Leo is a fire sign, yeah? No, seriously. Of course, that depends on the energies and what shows up, the planets, the placements in your natal chart. So this is Sagittarian energy, right? This is a very passionate action card. This could be someone in your life, dear Cancer, and this might be your energy as well, someone that you may be traveling to go and see, right? We've got two lots of we've got two knights. We've got the Knight of Wands and we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is the outcome card. So we've got earth here and we've got fire here. And I believe that more than likely, both these energies are your own. Why do I say that? It's because your opposite sign is Capricorn, right? So you do have a sense of stability. And I feel as though this speaks of travel, more than likely. And I feel that it relates to passion. And why I'm saying that, as you can see, there's a lot of red here. Yeah? A lot of fire. And you do have the devil, which speaks of passion and lust. Right? Okay, so the Knight of Wands could speak of travel. We do have the Three of Wands, which is someone looking out to the horizon. And, of course, maybe hoping to travel, maybe hoping to do business with international people. And then we've got the Page of Wands, which is also another passionate energy, right? This could be a message that is coming in, which is making you look towards the horizon, thinking of travel. So this is like someone is taking a risk, sending a message which is going to bring change for you, but there is still lack of clarity with the moon here. Or there is a sense of fear related to dealing with people at a distance, international matters, even business, like a sense of fear of the unknown. But you need to trust your intuition, and your intuition is going to be very, very strong. Okay, in a few days, the moon will be in your sign again, where its home is, and I think that's when everyone's sensitivity and intuition is heightened, when the moon is in its home sign of Cancer. Now, crowning your reading is the Page of Pentacles. So this is, we've got a page and then we've got a knight. So something is growing, something that you are hoping to grow on. You are seriously, this is what's on your mind, like you're here now, you're thinking about this. In the near future, you've got the knight, but he's stopped in his tracks. He's putting a lot of thought, a lot of mental energy before he moves forward. He wants to be certain, right? Now, maybe there is a child that is holding you back from moving, and this is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe you are working very hard if you are a father or a mother, right? Some of you, you've got love coming in. Now, maybe the child has, because this is an older child, if that is the case, or this could just be someone who is youthful, someone who is in your family, in your midst, that could be starting something that is quite important, something very grounding. Now, this is a message that comes in to ground you and make you want to grow on something as well. So celebrations may be through work. Maybe you've been doing such a great time and you are going out with workmates, let's say, to let your hair down a bit, and all of you are going out because you've put in a lot of hard work. But there is a new contract on the horizon in the near future. We've got the Two of Cups, an agreement, a new agreement. Maybe this is more work for you, dear Cancer. Maybe this is two minds coming together to bring in emotional happiness and a sense of balance. This is a contract, right? This is probably a contract. Why do I say that? Because the Wheel of Fortune looks like the Ace of Pentacles, does it not? So that is beautiful. This is a 2. So we've got the 2 and then we've got the 3. So there is progression here. Even though it's going backwards, maybe the celebration will come before the actual contract, the actual agreement. Maybe you both know that this was meant to be, right? And it's time that you come together. In the advice position, how people see you is the 6 of Pentacles. Another 6. You've got 2 6s here. Balance. Balance. Okay, some of you are dealing with reciprocity. We've got another balance. We've got 3 cards of balance. So the feelings are reciprocated as well as what we share and what we own. There's going to be a sharing. This is the card of Libra. We've got the scales here. That is the partnership house. There is equal giving and receiving. Some of you may be giving to charity if you are in a very good financial state, right? I don't see divorce here. I do not see divorce. The Wheel of Fortune, bringing luck, expansion, growth, travel, higher education, foreign places, foreign people, travel, anything to do with that. Okay, so the wheel is turning. Now, the devil can be a person, a Capricornian person in your life. They may have Capricorn in their sun, moon, or rising sign. I would say that this is a fear. Now, this is a very grounded energy. But I believe that you are too much up in your head, and this is a fear. A fear because you've also got the moon here. A fear of being bound, a fear of being chained, not being able to be free, because I feel as though you've got a sense of strong Sagittarian energy in your blood, which makes you a free spirit. You cannot be chained and bound, dear Cancer. That's what I see here. Now, some of you may be overindulging, overeating. You're catching up with family. You're going out with mates with the 3 of Cups. You are over the moon with happiness, and you are just letting your hair down and partying, right? Partying very hard. But then there is this pentacle that something has begun here. And this could speak of finances. This could speak of anything to do with that is monetary, anything to do that is material, anything to do that is what is real in our life. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and that could be in your sun, moon, and rising as well. But there is a sense of fire here as well. So for some of you, either in your chart you've got fire, which would be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or in your partner's chart. Okay, I think I will leave it at that. We do have the Pentacles here, so they do say that the sharing of resources is the 8th house of Scorpio. That's where Jupiter is. And once you're at the stage at the 8th house, you're not at the 7th house where it's the romance, it's like beginning something new. The 8th house is living together, sharing all their responsibilities, the expenses, and so on. That's a very sexual energy as well. It's Scorpio, right? So I believe that this relationship, and I don't believe for most of you that it's a brand new love. I believe that this is someone that you already know. Maybe you've been with this person or you've just known this person, but you're getting to the stage where you're going to be giving and receiving, and not only emotionally, but financially. When we give financially, it's like we're giving our heart. We're giving a piece of our heart. So, dear Cancer, you are giving a piece of your heart. Now, you're either giving or taking, but because I said it's reciprocated here, there is giving and receiving a piece of your hearts. So I will leave it there. That is beautiful, the message. Absolutely beautiful. I will do the rest of the reading in Vimeo. So for those of you who resonate with this story and you really want to see the rest of the cards, because there's a few, please head on there. The link will be in the description box below. If you just want to look me up on Vimeo, it is Divine Debut 11 www.vimeo. I think I'm going to have to get back to you on that. A final message, and that I forgot to mention in the first part of the video, is that I will be putting up readings for July till the end of the year. So the mid-year readings for 2018. For those of you that do not know, I do have a playlist, which I will put the link in the description box below, so that you can view, so you can watch the first part of the 6 months of 2018 general and love forecast. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen it, haven't watched the videos, please go over there and watch them. If not, if you have already watched them and you've forgotten what's gone on, please go back and have a look, and you will be surprised at how the information shows up in the readings. It's just amazing. Okay, so I will be putting up more videos. These will be for July till the end of the year, at some point in June, so do look out for those. Thank you so much again. See you all. Bye-bye.